Sometimes it feels like there's nothing left for us to do. Yet still, I'm so afraid of death. I think of the terror in the world, the ways to die, and I shiver, desperately wanting to live for longer. There's never an in-between. With inertia, there can only be absolutely nothing, or the fervor of fully booked days. A dichotomy, chaos and order. I resigned from my job a few days ago, and in a week my classes will be over. In a way, I've been awaiting the freedom of isolation for a long time, and now I dread having it. A certain inertia always takes hold of you. When you're in the state of chaos, you never want to leave it, but when you have perfect order, you don't want to enter chaos either. But yet, you still do. Change is probably what I need. It's a cyclic rotation of exertion and reflection. I met a kid at the park the other day. I was sitting on this bench when he sat next to me, kicking his leg and scrolling on YouTube shorts. We sat there in silence for a while. "What are you thinking about?" he asked me. With some pause, I tell him, "I'm thinking about why I should wake up tomorrow." "Why do you think about that? Are you sad, mister?" he responds. "I'm not exactly sad. I'm just motionless." He moved around to tap me on the back with his little palm, the other hand still gripping his phone. "It's okay, mister. I'm sad sometimes too." I asked him, "What are you sad about?" "Yesterday Daddy came home." "What's wrong with that?" "Daddy always tells me and Mommy that he'll come home more, but he only comes back sometimes. Daddy was not home when I was in grade 2, and when he came back, Mommy told me to go to my room, and I could hear lots of yelling. I was really scared and also very sad yesterday." I contemplated what he said to me. "Why did you wake up so early to come to the park today then?" "Because I always do. Every Saturday I come here in the morning and I sit on the swings. Then I see you run around the park 5 times and then sit on that bench. Sometimes I feel very happy when you run into the park. Sometimes I get scared that maybe you didn't wake up today, or maybe Mister hurt his ankle today." I laughed. "Why are you worried about me? Shouldn't you be worried about yourself?" He swept YouTube off of his phone, and as he did, I took a closer look at his home screen. A photo of a swing in the park. His phone was cracked, like someone had thrown it onto the ground. He tells me, "Because I think you're very cool, mister. I want to be like you someday, when I'm big and strong and very fast." For a moment I couldn't think anymore. My arms fell to my knees and a weakness flushed through me. Tears, streaming, and falling and landing onto the crisp ground. "What's wrong, mister? Why are you crying?" He put his phone away into his little pocket and wrapped his arms around me, giving the best hug he could give. "It's okay, mister. Don't be sad." My crying intensified. For once, it felt right to be motionless, to be adrift in search of nothing, to be lost without a home, because at that moment, I knew that home was with me wherever I went.